Hey gang, welcome back to Jenkins Locks. I'm Don. It's been one of those kind of days, as you can tell by my shabby homeless look. But I'm here at the shop, and I wanted to do a video on this thing when I got it. And this is the Xhorse Dolphin XP-005 portable key cutting machine. This guy was a much needed replacement for the Defu 368A. I won't knock it. For $100, this thing did the job. You might blow through a couple keys until you learn it. It did do the job. It might take you a half hour to cut a key. And as we know, time's money, and I don't have enough time and I don't have enough money. So, went ahead and got this. Came with instruction manual, power cable. The ever so important was inspected by someone in a Chinese factory. This, which is useless, I'll go over that in a second. Comes with two clamps, M1, M2 for different type keys. The M2 has different faces that you can rotate depending on what type of key you're cutting. I will note this does come installed. The shipping bracket, please be sure to remove that or you're not going to get anything done. I'd actually done a video setting this whole thing up, going through the process of putting in the probe, putting in the bit, going through all the calibrations, and next time I need to change the bit, I will go through that. But I dorked the video up, had absolutely no sound, and there's a couple days between filming and sitting down to work on the video, and I can remember what all I had said when I'd said it. So I am testing a new camera and a Synco wireless unit, so hopefully this is coming across good. If not, we'll be doing attempt number 47 on this. So, clamps, you get a 2mm bit. I went ahead and ordered a 1.5 and a 2.5 and an additional 2. They're like 10-12 bucks a piece, so comes with 2 probes. Hopefully you don't break them. They're not that expensive either. So this machine will read, decode, cut, duplicate, and you can cut by key code. So if you get the lease sheet out, which I actually did this week on a 2002 Dodge Avenger, proud of myself, first time I decoded and cut from a lease sheet. So you can decode with the lease sheet, and then I'll show you here in a minute with the app. But another big draw for me is, as you can see, there's no power cable in it. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. So we got a full battery. Bluetooth and state are flashing because it does not have anything to control it. I personally didn't see paying another $1,000 to get the little tablet on top when my phone and something that's over there in that box that just arrived, I can control it for a lot less. So this is where I say this paper's useless. That QR code took me to nothing I could download or install. Oh, good. So here's one of the things you do need to, first time you power this up and connect it, you do need to have a computer with a USB port and internet. There is, back here, it's got a little cover on it, just standard, like a printer USB port. Comes with a USB cable with, not a short one either, it's actually quite long. You plug it in, you have to download their software. I don't remember seeing a Mac OS version of it, but Windows, download, you install it, run it. Because one of the first things when you turn and connect to it, it's going to tell you the firmware's out of date, which I still don't have firmware here, or firmware. I still don't have internet here in the store. So I take this home every so often and update it, which apparently I need to do again. But you just hook it up to the computer, the software walks through it. I'll do a video next time I do it, probably when I take this home and update it later. But yeah, so like I said, I'd done a video. Didn't realize I'd dorked the video up, but like 2 minutes after doing the video, I was out cutting a key for a 2007 Mustang. All keys lost. No, sorry, that one wasn't an all keys lost. This will allow you to do, like I said, cut by code. So the app, just go to the iOS store or Google Play Store, and it just a real quick connection. Come on, connecting. So we are ready to go again. No power cable. I will caution you, just because I have cats at my house that like to chew cords. This power cable is about $100. So that's why it's here at the store as soon as it was unboxed. So gonna walk through just a couple things. This is a Toyota key. I forget what it's from. Your standard TR47. Got the blank right here. I think it's TR47. So, like I said, I am working with the new camera and sound setup, so I'm gonna try to balance doing this. Okay, so we're gonna read the key. Toyota. If I scroll past it, you guys tell me. Toyota. Now you can come in and select the model where there is the option up here for all key blank. Then you can go down through. I know on like Fords, there's an 8 and a 10 cut for the same H101. It gives you the options. So we're going to find TR47. So there it kind of gives you a little clamp. So M1 clamp, which is what we got in there. And then hopefully the light doesn't, you should see these lines right here. Starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is telling us to put it in position 4, and it does recommend the 1.5mm. I'm not going to switch it over because I'm going to show you can do it with 2. So I'm going to pop this guy in. 4. Okay. So there it's all clamped in and nice. There's the 4. Boy, those lines really do not show up. Okay. So we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to come down here to, hopefully this is showing up, decode key. So again, it's just telling us M1, put the tip at position 4. You can take a picture of a key and try decoding it that way. I've not gone through that yet, but may have to give that a whirl. So, first thing it's going to do is it's going to do a little calibration. Okay, all good. So there, and hopefully this is coming through because I can't tell. One, because I don't have glasses on, and 2, this viewfinder kind of sucks. So it's got our cuts. What I've been doing, even just duplicating keys, is when I get this, I take a screenshot. Hopefully I did that right, left-handed. And then I save that to my customer folder on my network storage. That way, you know, service to customer, I always let them know, all right, I got your key. If you ever lose all keys, just give me a call and we can cut you one. So it's decoded it. Let me pause for a second and write, well, actually, let's just do this. So this says 2 2 1 3 3 2 2 1 2. Man, I wish I had a lock to try this in. So we're gonna keep this handy. Okay, we're gonna back out. Okay. So now all those are blank at the top. All we gotta do is put our cuts in here, which is 2 2 1 1 2. This does, if you don't know all the cuts, like say you just decode the door with the leash sheet, not the ignition, you can put the what you get and then hit unknown for some, and it'll try to find the remaining cuts. So we're going to go to, we don't want to cut the key that's in there. Oh, this is one thing. Since this does move back and forth, when you change the clamps out and say it ends up there, you can actually just spring load it and make it, what's that, horizontal. So we're going to take this out, put this blank in, again, put the tip to 4. And we're going to go to, so here again it's giving us more of a reminder. N1 tip 4, you do secondary cutting, and what that does is it doesn't try to do it all in one pass. It goes back and makes one cut and then a second cut, smoothing it down. Definitely not a plastic or aluminum. Now remember, that's a 2 mil cutter in there. And when we pulled the information up earlier, it said 1.5. So it's doing its little calibration. Now it's going to figure out where exactly beginning and end of the key are. One thing, they do provide this high quality brush. All that touching is done by contact, so I don't know if there's magnetic or some sort of pulse or something goes through this. But I have read and I've seen a lot of shavings piling up, which it does have a nice little tray down here for. In between cuts, say you're doing more than one key, you want to make sure you clean this off, because those stray shavings can work up the calibration. Right here it is saying suggest use 1.5. That's a 2. But we're going to go ahead and cut it anyways. So there it's spinning up. And you get a percentage at the top and on the phone. I guess that's why, this probably cuts down on the carnage. So there's done first and second pass. Now we're done. Okay, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So, and it really doesn't fill any burrs. Maybe it's just because it's new, well, semi-new bit in there. But let's see. Let's see if Don can operate a tripod. So, overall looks pretty solid. So yeah, I would have no doubt. Maybe I need to get a door lock or an ignition and do a demonstration that way. But just kind of want to show off my new toy. If you're doing multiple keys, when you hit OK when it's done, if you just hit cutting key, you go right back in, you're ready to do another one. Like I said, just want to show off my toy. This thing has already started paying for itself. I did get this through International Key Supply. They had a open box deal on one. John Fratto, my sales rep there, was super nice and really helped getting it pushed through and getting it to me, into my hands soon. I'm gonna still no power cord in. Anyway, guys, that's just kind of a quick run through of it. Let me know if you guys got one, what you like, don't like about it. I will be doing a video soon on the toy that just arrived that goes with it. But yeah, please let me know. Hit the comments below. Let me know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. And talk to you guys next time. Thanks.